Picture a cross-section of the pregnant uterus. Uterus, placenta, chorion, amnion. Amniotic fluid. I'm zooming in on two thin layers that surround the developing baby. Chorion, placenta. Amnion. In a typical pregnancy, the amnion stays smooth and intact, creating a clear bubble of protection. But in amniotic band syndrome, ABS, the amnion can tear or rupture. Think of a very thin film that's snagged and split. When that inner membrane is damaged, it can peel away from the chorion and form stringy, fiber-like strands that float in the amniotic fluid. Those strands are the amniotic bands. Fingers, toes, arms, legs. If a band loops tightly around a tiny finger, it can constrict blood flow. Reduced circulation means less oxygen and nutrients reach the tissue. Over hours to weeks, that pressure can cause swelling beyond the band, indentation at the band, and, in severe cases, tissue damage or even auto-amputation. You might see a deep ring around a finger or toe, webbing between digits, shortened limbs. Many features of ABS are first suspected on ultrasound in the second trimester, around 16 to 20 weeks of gestation. That's weeks, not months. What causes the amnion to rupture? In most cases, we don't know. It's usually not genetic and not caused by something a pregnant person did. The leading idea is mechanical. The delicate amnion tears, separates from the chorion and uterine wall, and shreds into bands that drift in fluid. Occasionally, bands can extend from near the placenta because the amnion normally lines it too. Severity depends on what gets trapped and how tight the band becomes. A loose band might leave a faint groove. A tighter band around a limb can limit growth. Around the umbilical cord or face, it can be life-threatening, but that's less common. How is it managed? Prenatally, specialists monitor growth and blood flow. In select severe cases, a fetoscopic surgery can carefully cut a constricting band to restore circulation. That's rare and only done in experienced centers. After birth, pediatric surgeons and hand specialists can release constriction rings, separate fused digits, and reconstruct function. Early occupational and physical therapy help babies learn to grasp, pinch, and balance with their unique anatomy. What's the outlook? Many children with ABS adapt incredibly well, especially when tight bands are treated promptly and therapy starts early. The key is early detection, targeted intervention, and follow-up as the child grows. Quick recap. The amnion is the inner membrane. When it tears, it can form bands. Those bands can constrict tiny fingers and limbs by cutting off blood supply. With modern imaging and specialized care, many kids go on to do beautifully. Thanks for learning with me. If this was helpful, share it with someone who's curious about how our earliest anatomy takes shape.